Yo, what's up? It's Ryan, and one more day of being sick. Tomorrow I'll be back to normal, I swear. But yesterday I went over my plugins and what plugins I use the most, and then somebody in the comments was like, "Hey, you should go over which sample packs you use the most and which ones you use for what, and etc." And I was like, "Oh, fair enough." I've never really talked about this outside of like a small little thing inside of a 40-minute track from scratch. So it'd be it'd be foolish of me to think that anybody had seen that. So anyways, yeah. I've got all of my sample packs in this one giant folder named packs, and they're all in here. Like every single one of them. Um so the ones I use the most, a lot of these are exactly what they sound like. Most of them were like free packs that like I just downloaded when I was trying to hoard all of them, and a lot of them are from FL Studio back when I used FL Studio. Um, this is the same folder, the packs folder that I used when FL Studio created the packs folder. So, yeah, that's what a lot of these are, like all of these. But anyways, the ones I use the most, I've got a Splice Sounds account, which is like the best thing ever for me, and I use I use them a lot, and they're all it's it's all very sort of situational. For a lot of these like ultimate house sacks, like there's no way I use those in like on an average tune, you know. But the ones I use the most from Splice are these medicine microdose packs. These are some of the better packs I've ever downloaded, and they're like exactly what I'm looking for most of the time. Like they've got such a range to them, and it's all kind of it feels all stop it. It feels all kind of like based around the IDM glitch hop future bass sort of like area of music, which is great because that's exactly where I kind of just exist. And so these three right here, I used like all of my credits on, and one of the better purchases I've ever done. And the rest of them are cool too. I just don't break them out nearly as much as Medicine. So, Splice Sounds. I've got Black Octopus Leviathan, which is something you probably heard of because it's a massive kit. Like these are just the kicks, and they're all tuned to like specific notes and all that. And it's kind of crazy, honestly. But I use this a lot, especially for their impacts. I use it just kind of whenever. It's pretty standard electronic music samples. So whenever I need like anything that's not like medicine, I usually come in here. Unfortunately, I buy all my packs, so you can kind of start having an idea of how much I've spent needlessly on these packs. um, I've got Black Octopus Linguistics, which I don't really use to be honest. I've got Sound, or a Siren by Black Octopus. This one I use a ton whenever I need vocals. Mainly for this folder right here, Tones. Vila is a very popular online singer, and now like she released this pack, and it's got a whole bunch of like ad libs like this,
Harmful and vicious. No, you can't be my genie. I've had my
all of
three
that
wishes on my two.
spoken. But Tones is mainly what I use for the most part, and it's just
Ah, ooh, ooh, ooh.
makes it super easy to grab and chop up and use in like a glitch sort of idea. So I use that a lot. whenever I need vocals. If you hear vocals in my track, it's 95% chance it's Siren. There's Break Tweaker, which is actually a plugin right here. There's a plugin. And it's like a drum sequencer. And this is the pack that came with it. Honestly, just bought the I just bought it for the pack because the pack is nuts. It was on some crazy sale, so it came with all of these like extra things too, which is fantastic. It's a crazy expensive like pack plugin combo, not on sale. So there's no way I would have ever picked it up if it wasn't on like a 50% off sale. Yeah, this is what I use for a lot of like real world stuff, like cymbals. They've got a ton of like gongs, there's weird different acoustic cymbals, and also their snares. They've actually got first of all, they've got these all broken down into like genres, which is great. But they've also got these AU5 snares, which are some of the best things ever for like heavier electronic music. So yeah, there's the Break Tweaker pack, and then I actually don't use anything else except for this pack way down here, which is the Trap pack. And I've got two Tri-Samples 808 Trap Step pack, and volumes 1 and 2. Honestly, I have no idea where I found these. It was probably Reddit, but these have all of your super generic like trap sounds. Everything you could possibly want. And I don't make trap a ton, but when I do, it's nice to have all of the generic stuff just in one spot for me to use, just because I have no idea where else to go for that sort of stuff. But yeah, I only use like 3, honestly. So if you've watched any of my tracks from scratches, you know. But those are the ones I use, and for organization, it's pretty straightforward. I just know what they're called, so I go grab them, and then they're already organized inside of their packs. I just know what genre each pack is kind of like leaning towards. So yeah. That's about it. If you've got any questions about any of the packs or anything, or literally anything about what I do, leave it in the comments. If I'm not better, maybe I'll make a video on it, you know? So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video where I'm not feeling like I'm dying from the inside out. Yeah, have a good day, and bye.